So I want to understand something. I don't know why men think that this in this generation they just generalize everyone that if if they approach you and they they display their achievements, you're gonna be, be taken away. I'm not like that. I've not been raised that way, unfortunately. I've been taught that the greatest achievement a man can ever have, the greatest achievement is first of all, um, your moral standards and integrity, and how you relate and treat people first. So money is nothing to me. Money is nothing. Material wealth is nothing. But how you raise people and how your conscience works, that is that is cash. Something that money can never buy. Something wonders me, and I keep asking myself, why would a man think that because he has approached me with a car, the latest car, I should be into him. I should fall for him. I mean, you know, not everyone is a gold digger. I come from a well respected family and I'm well raised. You know, I would not, I will never do that, bitch. It's so unfortunate to say that a lot of family or parents have failed their sons because we've grown up, us ladies, knowing that they've always taught us, you have to cook this. If a man wants this, you have to do this for a man. If you don't do this, a man will not love you. If you don't do that, a man will not love you. But they've never taken time because literally their sons are the financial sustenance of the home. They are all perfect to the Almighty, and they do not take time to educate their sons how to handle women, how to treat women, you know, and they go about celebrating bones in the name of success. They celebrate bones, but they don't know that the way you treat a woman, you go out, she prays for you. And a lot of women, let me tell you what you don't know. A lot of women now are building themselves financially, and I don't like that, and I like that, but there's a problem. Yo, I like that though, but there's a problem because once she is already financially stable, when a woman is financially stable, there is a problem, big problem. 90% of them won't respect you in the first place. You do anything, they just kick themselves out, and they build a house, they get themselves a house, or they build a house. So where are you going to, what's going to happen? Unfortunately, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I said there's a problem because most of my gender, 90% of most of my gender, when they are financially stable, the way men want, they want to date career women. When they're financially stable, they will not, by the time you have petite problem, they will move out. They will show you they can survive without you. So where is love? Why would a woman be interested in you and you see it as desperation? You see it as someone who wants to come. What do you even have? What do people even have that it, I want to say something, but you know we celebrate bonds in the name of success, and we tend to treat a lot of ladies to be the same. We think that people that we want and they are also interested in us, or ladies that you are interested in them and they are also interested in you, you have to fight so hard to get someone. If you approach someone and one or two times they tell you let's get it started, you feel like they are desperate, and you follow someone because they now are financially stable. Character reviews over time. I just want to say that character reviews over time. And please, ladies, that's why when you want to date a lady, see her family. Look at how she was raised. Look at the family. Because low-key, there are parents that, they want their daughters to squeeze from their men. And when that don't happen, they encourage them to venture into business or establish themselves, so that I heard someone say that to her daughter, which is very bad. Very, very, very bad. So I would just encourage my ladies, please work hard, still have everything, and still be submissive to that man. There is no joy in hiding a bad side of you to expose that in marriage. There is no joy, there is no gain in hiding the bad side of you to expose in marriage. If you're working hard, we can still earn a lot, we can still be those career women and still be submissive to our men. I have grown up, I've seen my father, my dad here treating my mom. Even I've seen them having misunderstanding. Don't get me wrong, we don't have perfect homes. I've seen them, and at a certain point, he's like, sweetheart, because he calls her sweetheart, I'm sorry, I overreacted, and sometimes she also says this to him. So, yeah, that's how we should live. That's how to build to have emotional intelligent partners. I was just talking with a friend today, and I was telling her that nothing moves me no more. A lot of people who attribute their achievements to God's blessings. Yeah, you work so hard. I only see people who are literally working so hard for themselves, who are putting all their efforts. Because if you want to attribute God to your success, if those blessings you received from God, you claim received from God, is actually from God, then there should be a change in how you treat people. There should be a change in how you treat humanity. There should be a change in how you interact with people around you. My God cannot bless you and you're still so prideful. You still have pride in you. The blessings from God make it rich and adds no sorrow to it. Why would you want me to think that you don't want to use God's name as a cover-up? No, it's not from God. The successes that people portray now and they say, God has blessed me, it's their efforts. Because when my God blesses, He changes character, He changes behavior, He changes everything. He makes you to be conscious of how you treat people. He gives you conscience. He makes you to think. And He gives you empathy. Most of the successes that I've seen people portray are literally their hard work. Because they will rather tell you the pains they went through to get what they got, rather than see grace behind the blessings. It's sad. I know people are working so hard, but they are doing it on their own. They are working so hard because they are resourceful. The wealth of a man starts when he realizes that he needs to start putting his life together. He starts thinking about his life, starts thinking how far he has gone. That's all about wealth. He starts, having self-reflection on his past relationship with men. He starts thinking. He's so much conscious about his actions, and his interactions with people. That is how wealth starts. That's how a man starts building wealth. A legacy, a wealth that money cannot buy, and it's a legacy. Yeah. That's all what matters. Now, material things, by the time they start coming, you must have already established the other side, and you are good to go. You move forward. So success to me is seeing a man or a woman. When I mean man here, I don't mean men, right? I mean a man and a woman. Just seeing you taking a particular path in life intentionally, and then I'm working on yourself and actually take the step intentionally, you know. It's not by flaunting cars or, having the latest in town, or making yourself look good to the outsiders, because we all know when we see it, it shows when a man has decided that this is the path I have taken, you see the change, you see it, and you just know it. The spirit speaks, you know. So that's how success is. That's how I define my success, not material possession per se. It's a man realizing himself and working towards that. We preached Christ, we preach the gospel by our actions. I stopped, at a certain point, I stopped praying. But God rebuked me and said, in as much as I'm working on myself, I should keep the spiritual light burning, so that when the storms come, I'll be able to stand. And he told me, daughter, keep up praying, even while working on yourself. And I got that in my spirit. And you know what interests me now? It is not to stand and be writing about God did this to me, God did that to me. No, it is my lifestyle that speaks. It is our lifestyle that when we walk, have you realized that when you walk out, people watch you? When we are out, I did not know, but people watch us Christians. They watch, and you will never know. They watch you and they smile. They watch you and they smile, but you will never know. So our actions should should our actions should speak louder than our words. Christianity is all about actions, all about actions. And someone said, we do not know God to receive financial blessings or to have material blessings. That's what a lot of people miss. You don't know God so that you can be rich. No. The fact that you are not rich does not mean that you are not serving a living God. Nobody should make you feel that God is not with you because you don't have what they have. Never think like that, sis, bro. The success of your friends should not make you look down on yourself or ask questions to God. I've always said that your life might still go like to the drain like this, but don't lose hope in God, because we are always used to do this a light at the end of the tunnel. Some never see it, and that's the truth. Some work hard, some live good lives, and yet they end up still miserable. But does that mean God is not a just God? No. So just serve God the way it is. Be of your good behavior. Treat people well. At the end of the day, the judgment seat is all what matters. Okay? Just have that at the back of your mind. But don't be lazy.